Hi, and welcome to The Fault Line, a CMG Consulting podcast exploring the pivotal moments where business strategy meets real-world pressure. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the final check-in from the Fault Line crew, Kim Scribner and myself, for 2025. We have garbed ourselves in festive attire. Yeah.
'Tis the season.
Yes. So it's an incentive for all of you who normally just listen to maybe check out the video version of our podcast. But we want to at least take a few minutes to say thank you for listening and being our audience, and also to wish each and every one of you a super happy holiday season. Kim, I'll let you kick off with any thoughts that you've got.
First, I would like to introduce my very special friend. May I introduce my friend, Gary?
Please, please.
Okay, this is the elf known as Snow. My children are very old now and have long forgotten that he exists. However, for those of you parents out there that are moving the elf on the shelf every single day, just know that you have my sympathies from days past. Want to wish you all happy holidays. It's been a very exciting year here at CMG, the launching of this podcast and lots of other things happening. Gary and I started working together earlier this year, so this is a new friendship for us, which we are glad to put on display for you all on a weekly basis.
Yeah, and for anybody who isn't watching the video, the small friend Snow is a very slender, well-coiffed individual, garbed head to toe in red and white, with a mischievous little look askance, and definitely brings the festive holiday spirit everywhere. And is about the size of a well-formed spatula that you might find in your kitchen in terms of stature. I would just...
She definitely likes how you've been explaining her, by the way. She's smiling.
Awesome. Awesome. And I would just say, similarly, Kim and I, although sort of acquainted before I started officially with CMG in January of this year, she's quickly become, one of my key partners and somebody I hugely appreciate for her smarts and her wisdom and energy. And this podcast has been a lot of fun. We would be remiss if we didn't call out our fabulous producer, Kristen Pips, and express some gratitude to her as well. She is the energy behind actually making this thing real. Kim and I bring whatever perspective we can to the various topics, but Kristen is the one who makes sure that we make sense in the end, or as close to it as possible. So Kim, just in sort of a query mode, how, what are one or two of your favorite holiday traditions this time of year?
Growing up, I was only allowed to open my stocking before my parents woke up, and my mother required a cup of coffee in hand and for herself to be showered before we were allowed to open gifts.
Oh, that's a lot of prep.
Like as traditions go, I currently still torture my children in the same way, even though they are 16 and 18 years old. So that's one of my traditions in parenting style. The other would be, I grew up Italian American, so we do Feast of Seven Fishes on Christmas Eve.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, such a dining extravaganza. And yeah, you're bringing back memories and also stories from so many of my friends who also have Italian heritage. Yeah. And with a name like Lancina, I identify mostly with my Italian roots as well. So yes, I get it.
Yes. Neither of my names, maiden or current, are Italian. You would never know.
Yeah.
What about you, Gary? What are some of your traditions?
Well, for me, one of the things that I enjoy is I grew up in a family we described as a family shrub rather than a neat and tidy tree, so that it always included multiple holiday celebrations. The eve with an uncle and that part of the family, the day in the morning with the nuclear family, the afternoon with another part of the family, and maybe a week later on the weekend with yet another branch. And so, as I've aged, I try to keep that sense of it is the spirit of the season. It's not about a particular day for me. And the other part, which may strike some people as a little bit sort of pagan, is it is the darkest time of year. And for me, it's a terrific moment to express to the people, with whom we're connected and who we care about, just how much we appreciate them. And to let that be the light. There's all kinds of symbols and religiosity around this time of year, and I'm not going to tread into that, but it is for me one of those moments where, in the darkest, coldest moments of the year, we can actually reach out and say to somebody, I appreciate you, and I want to give you a gift, and I want to spend time with you. I want to break bread with you. And that is where I derive my joy.
I think it's very timely as this episode drops. We have just crossed over the winter solstice, and the days are starting to get longer again. So,
oh yes, oh yes. And living here in the white, wintry north of Wisconsin, we pay a lot of attention to that. So good, so good. So, we'll keep this short and tidy this time around. This is going to be our last episode for the year, so there's one more Tuesday to come right at the end of the year, and we're taking that one off. So for any of you who are out there going to monster truck rallies or skiing or just chilling at home with your feet up and watching football, thanks for listening so far this year. Tell your friends and colleagues about us, and find The Fault Line anywhere you can get your podcasts, or come to cmgconsulting.com to get us, or just follow our channel on LinkedIn. We appreciate all of you and wish you happy holidays.
happy holidays, happy New Year.